Hey ladies, welcome back to my Fierce Aging series. Today is Friday and I have been looking forward to creating with Pam, 72 years young, all the way from Kentucky, for this entire week. I was so excited. I knew I wanted to do her hair and I wanted to create this glamorous, just like some volume. We're dealing with thinner hair. We're dealing with seeing the scalp. So I picked up a product at the drugstore called Topix. It's a fiber enriched powder. It's gonna give volume to the base of your roots at your hair. It's going to cover the scalp. So if your scalp's white, you're gonna be able to cover that, make your hair look thicker. It comes in gray, it comes in browns, it comes in black. It's beautiful. So any color hair you have, you can find the powder that will match your roots. This is a game changer, ladies. This is going to make your hair look absolutely gorgeous. And then she also had a little fall, which is a hair piece that gives a little bit more of that volume on the crown. So I loved working with her hair today, loved doing her makeup, and I just really wanted to celebrate her age, celebrate the fact that, you know, we're not trying to cover anything up. That's what Fierce Aging's all about. You're fierce, you're bold, you're unapologetic. I am bringing out your beauty. I am just giving you a beautiful look, but I'm not covering it up. I don't want you to be somebody you're not. I don't want you to look like you've been on YouTube and you have tons of makeup on. I want you to feel free. I want you to feel fresh and vibrant and ready to do whatever it is that you want to do. That's what this is all about, ladies. It's about being confident, feeling happy, feeling good. Again, it's not what makeup makes you look like. It's about how makeup makes you feel. That's been my philosophy. Are you ready to get into it? Let's do this, ladies. Let's get this beauty started.
Relax. Yeah, that's what I say. Just relax, live and let live. Let's just go on and whatever you're comfortable with. And, you know, I haven't thought about going gray, but I don't know.
Oh, well, guess what? You can go. You don't like it, you dye it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. If you do something and you change something, your hair or your hair color or whatever, well, you know what? You don't like it, it's going to grow out. I remember when we were in high school or something, we'd use orange juice cans.
Oh, yeah.
We'd be putting all sorts of things in our hair.
Oh, 72.
Uh-huh.
Tell me about like how you feel just aging in general. Like, how do you feel about like your beauty right now?
Oh dear, let me think about this. Well, I'm comfortable with where I am, and I feel very fortunate that I feel good, and I'll be 73 in June, that I feel good, and I don't want to drastically change, but I just like to sort of help myself along and do the best I can with where I am in life, I guess. And I'm not uncomfortable aging. I mean, it's a natural process. I mean, we just all, so I'm comfortable with it, I guess I would say.
So I'm going to start off with prepping, as you know I always do, Pam's skin with the Ever Biomedic Peel Pads. Just a little exfoliation. It brightens the skin. It preps it for my next step, which is going to be a really nice moisturizer. And I find it to be very easy to exfoliate the skin, to brighten the skin. This is just really nice with azelaic acid in it. It has a little bit of that caviar lime. So I do this first to prep the skin before I put on a moisturizer. Next, I'm going to go in with my B5 eyelid exfoliating pads. This is a really great treatment to do for that darkness on the eye, to really prep the eyes also. Maybe you have oily lids. This is a really great thing to do to really kind of get that fresh skin. We kind of forget about our eyelids. This is kind of a really fun thing to be able to do every second day, every third day, to really give that beautiful freshness to the eye. Next, I'm going to go in with the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. It's one of my favorites also to use, and everyone's different. Everyone's skin's different, so you'll see that I do go from different foundations or different moisturizers or different eye products depending on who is in my chair. here at the studio. So usually you apply this, warm it up in your hands, and then apply it. I like to apply it with a brush. It makes it easier for me to get all over the face when I have someone in my chair and I'm doing makeup. So this is really nice, not greasy. It smells beautiful. It's going to really hydrate the skin, give it a nice slip before we actually put anything else on the skin. And you can see Pam's skin's really nice and glossy now. It's really nice and hydrated. So I'm gonna just do my last step to prep the skin with a little bit of the Ever Eye Intensive Eye Lift. And we're going to just do it, I don't go too close to the eye. I just take it out and I'm gonna go just right here at the orbital bone here, just really nicely hydrate this eye area, especially right underneath here, because I'm going to really nicely color correct today. So I want this nice and hydrated. And then if you were putting this on yourself, you basically work it in with your finger. This nicely absorbs fast into the skin. It doesn't sit on the skin. I recently put on an eye cream I was testing out and it literally sat there, and then I went to put on my concealer and then it just rolled and balled off. So this is why I like this eye cream, because it's almost like a hybrid. It's like a nice light gel that's gonna quickly absorb into the eye. I'm gonna just do a different step right now with the Caudalie. This is a beauty elixir. It's just gonna give Pam that feeling of she's getting into this really beauty mode. So it's going to hydrate the skin. It has beautiful aromatherapy in it. So keep your eyes closed. So it just kind of gives it extra.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You like it?
I really like that. That feels really good.
So next I'm gonna go in with my eye and lip primer. This is going to be used with my concealer brush. This is my essential makeup brush kit that I'm using today. I created this for you ladies to be very simple and easy. There's 9 brushes, 100% vegan, in a travel case. And this is all you need. You don't need a ton of brushes. You don't need a big rollout. You don't need to get confused. It's really hard when you have longer brushes to really kind of work it around your face. So I'm just gonna use the concealer brush. I'm gonna go into the eye and lip primer, and I'm going to prime Pam's lid. So we can see that we have a little bit of darkness on the lid. We want to brighten that. We want to conceal any of that darkness. We want to kind of just neutralize it out. So our eyeshadow is going to read true. It's going to look beautiful and last all day. So you're going to see, close your eye, base of the lashes all the way up to her brow bone here. So I don't need that much. I just need to neutralize it so it looks really nice. It's just giving me that really beautiful canvas. And it's going to be dramatically different than this other eye. You're gonna see all of those different layers of color that are going on. That's completely normal. We all have that. I just like to really neutralize this out so that our eyeshadow is going to look beautiful. So now you're going to be able to see that this eye is primed, this eye is not primed. So we do have a little bit of darkness, redness, and it just really looks nice. You're prepping it. Just think of it as like your foundation, your beautiful canvas on your face. You're just doing that to your eyes. The eye primer is on, looking beautiful, just nice and clean. And so I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow palette called Choices. And I picked this one out for Pam because I really wanted to work with her tones. I wanted something that was going to be really pretty. She wanted something every day, but you know what, ladies, I'm gonna bring it today. I'm gonna definitely do every day for Pam, but I wanted to do lashes. You know, I wanted to give her the full Fierce Aging treatment. So I did pick out the Choices. Beautiful, it's nice and bronzy, it's beautiful. It's just going to be something that's simple yet buildable. It can go into evening. This is something she can build on. So I'm gonna just take the middle color and I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and we're going to just work a little bit of this product on the brush. Again, I'd like to show you to press it into the eyeshadow, not tap it in, because that's not going to give you the application that you want. You want to press it into the product, get enough on the brush so that when you sweep it across, it really looks pretty, it looks uniformed, it looks even, but it's not like you're dabbing and then trying to get the tip of your brush. So I don't have that much on the brush right now. I did pick a sheen because you know I love sheen. Pam 72, we're going to rock this beautiful eye. It's going to come to life. So you're going to see that this look at that beautiful bronze color on this. It's just really pretty. And again, remember, I like to apply it to the middle of the eye and then just sweep across. You don't need that much. If you feel like you have a little too much, no worries. Just wipe it off, go back, and just spread the product that you have on the eye. You just want a wash of color, really, really soft, very pretty, really just wanting to bring that eye to life. I'm going to go in with the lightest color and just do a highlight underneath the brow. Just want something to be a little bit lighter underneath the brow right here. I'm going to take my smudge brush and I'm going to go into the darkest color. I just want a little tiny bit of contour here in the outer corner, not too much. I just want to build a little bit on the outer. I'm going to go in now with my contour brush and I'm just going to take the darker color and I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend it all together. Remember, I don't have any foundation, concealer on, so I can easily clean up. I don't have to worry about kind of blending outside the lines because we have nothing to worry about here. And I just thought that this color would look really beautiful with her hair color, with her skin tone. I didn't want anything icy. I didn't want anything too light. I just wanted to just have something just really look beautiful and natural and just all pulled together. I'm going to go in with my Almay pads and I'm going to just clean up. This is an oil-free makeup pad. Very simple to use. I just wrap it around my finger and I go right to the corner and I go up. So I clean up that end piece. You'll see a little bit of the makeup that comes off. And this is really nice because you don't have to worry about, oh, did I have any fallout? Did it get on my concealer, my foundation? And you move on to your next step. Very simple and easy. So the next step is going to be my dark brown. This is a cream eyeliner. You can use it for your brows too. It has a little brush that's built in. Beautiful. And I love this because I want to get a really nice, just really defined eyeliner on Pam's eyes. I really want that to be a little bit stronger than I normally would do. Just really kind of define the eyes and give her this really beautiful, beautiful look. Now I don't want to have too much on the brush because it's creamy. So I have this little wand. I filled both sides up with the product. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have Pam just look down, not to close, and I'm going to go right to the base of the lashes. So I'm going to build this up right at the base. I want this to look as natural as possible, but I also want that defining moment to her eyes. It's not going to look heavy. It's not going to age her. It's going to look really, really nice and beautiful, but also very strategically placed. So you can feel it right into the lashes. We got it going on right here. And don't worry if you feel like you messed up. We're going to be able to go back in and smooth it out with my little smudge brush. I like to call it my eraser brush. So you can see how beautiful this eyeliner looks. Nice and creamy. It's nice and dark. It's a dark brown. It's not black, so this isn't going to make her eyes look like heavy and dark and too harsh. So that's why I really like using dark brown, chocolate, espressos. So it gives her a beautiful defining eye, not making it heavy, not making it closed down. I think this is so beautiful. I'm going to go on to the next side, do the exact same thing. So this is what her liner looks like after, and I'll tell you that a pro tip that I did was I stopped a little bit short. I didn't drag down the eye with the eyeliner. I stopped it a little short because I want to lift the eye. I don't want to bring it down. So that is something that you want to pay attention to. Also with this little brush, you want to just take off any of the extra product before you put it back into the little top because you don't want it to dry. And then you'll twist on the top really securely so this cream never dries out. I am going to do a little bit of the liner on the bottom of her eyes because I want to balance it out. It's just very, it's almost like stamping. I'm going to go underneath just like this. I'm going to just drag it underneath, and I can be a little spotty, and then I'm going to just go back and I'll blend it together so it looks really nice and natural. Taking my little eraser brush, I'm going to just go and drag underneath. So it could have looked a little like, what are you doing, Nicole? It looks a little splotchy, what have you, but it comes together when I just nicely drag the brush on the bottom. Gives it that kind of like softness, smoky, really pretty. I'm going to take my heated eyelash curler and I'm going to just bend the lashes before I put on the mascara, because I'm going to be using my Ardell 420s, which are my favorite false lashes. I always love putting these natural lashes on for all of my Fierce Aging ladies because I just feel like it brings the glam. I mean, you know, I'm a little obsessed with the Velcro curlers now. So of course I'm going to be putting on the lashes. So I'm going to just take this to the base and I'm going to just curve up the lashes. Eyelash curler. It's really nice if you don't want to crimp the lashes, put any stress on them, to just use a heated eyelash curler. So now I'm going to just take mascara, black mascara. We're going to go in and coat the lashes, base of the lashes all the way to the tips, really giving a beautiful look to the lashes, thickening them up at the base and then pulling them through all the way to the tips. A great little tip for the bottom lashes, if you don't really want to have that look of spidery lashes on the bottom, you can just take it vertical, the mascara wand, and you can just go on the bottom and kind of just separate the lashes so you have almost like you're giving a nice little swipe to the lashes and you're giving a nice little coat, but you're not giving a lot of mascara that looks too heavy. We're going to let the mascara dry and we're going to go in with a skinny brow pencil and really define Pam's eyebrows. This is a skinny brow pencil in medium brown, has a little spoolie on the end. This has a very nice fine tip, so you can get those hair strokes, you can really fill in the brow, you can really create whatever you want to. She has beautiful brows. They look absolutely gorgeous. A little bit on the lateral part here, a little thinning. So what we want to do is I want to kind of just give her a front, not too much. I'm going to do it with a little stroking, right? Like I'm creating hair. So it's just a little flick, so it's not too heavy. So I'm going to just follow her hair and I'm going to fill this part in, just the end of her brow. So we have a really nice, beautiful full brow that is really more of a continuous hair look. So it might be a little bit thin on the outer part, which is the lateral part. We're just going to fill that in so it looks nice and soft. Medium brown's a really nice color for her. I don't want to go too dark and I don't want to go too light. I'm going to take the Naked Ardell lashes, number 420, and I'm going to, even though Pam does have a little bit longer lashes, this is just going to fill them in. It's going to give her a beautiful fringe. I like how it darkens up the eye just a little bit. It's not over the top. It's almost like they've redefined what you kind of knew lashes to be. I'm going to just use a little eye duo, which you can pick up at the drugstore. I use the dark tone. That really nicely just gives the band a little bit of that depth. But I think they kind of reinvented what you used to think lashes were, like shiny and heavy and overpowering and just too long. These are multi-level, fringy, beautiful, and they just look so natural. So Pam's lashes look so beautiful. Do you feel them? Do they feel like anything?
No, they feel perfectly natural. I feel that they're fine.
I love how they just swoop up, and from the side they just look so beautiful. So the glue will dry and you won't see it. It's a little wet right now. So we're going to go into, now that we got the lashes and the brows on, we're going to go into doing skin. We're going to start with our concealer wheel. So you have three options. We have basically a custom combination. So we want to really work on the area here that bothers Pam. That's like, I have talked about it in my past videos. It's like the hard edge. It dips down, it's darker. So we want to really pull that out. So we want to go lighter where it is in the darker. So what's really nice about this is that you can customize where you're putting the color. So I want the lighter color right here. So we want to do the lighter color right in that deep groove. So it's basically light theory, ladies. So if it's dark, we want to push it forward. We want to lighten it up. So I'm going to put the lighter concealer right here. Same thing on this right here. I'm going to just correct that right away. Then I'm going to do the second color. I can always combine them if I feel like it's a little too dark and go into the lighter color here. But I want to now just really conceal the rest of the eye area. And you know that I like to not just go right underneath the eye, like to bring it down so we have a nice kind of tapered look to the concealer. We're not just going right underneath, so we have this demarcation, right? We're not doing like little moons upside down. We're going to take this down. We're going to really work it into the skin. You're going to see it all come together. I'm going to take my sponge here. It's a little bit damp. This is actually, I got it from the drugstore. You can use it where it has the egg shape, or you can use it more of the flat side here. And what I'm going to do is, everyone's different that comes on my channel. So I wanted to do a little custom color here for the under eye area. I'm going to go back in and do a little lighten up also. But this is basically my base. I'm going to just push it in to the skin. I don't want to move it around too much. I want this to really stay. And I want it to conceal, and I want it to really look natural. That's why I'm not going to be using a brush that's going to move the product around. I really want to push it into the skin. At home, you'd be using your fingers, warming it up, pushing it into the skin, really blending it nicely. But again, I'm going to be using the little sponge here to just push it in and to get a nice, flawless look. So now you'll see a little bit of that darkness coming through. I'm going to take my eye brightener. This is going to be a pinkier color corrector. So I want to really just target this area here. It's a nice light product. It's not going to be heavy. It's okay that you're layering. So I'm going to just go right into this area here so I can lighten this up, and then I'm going to go back with our BB cream, and if I have to do a little bit more afterwards, that's fine too, but I really want to lighten this area, lift it, and correct it. I'm going to go in with my BB cream, and this is really nice. It's almost like a tall drink of water for the skin. It has ginseng in it, chamomile. It's really nice. Aloe vera is in it. Really, really great for mature skin, and you'll feel it right when I put it on. It's going to be just really nice. Light, I did look at light medium for her. I just felt like it was a little bit darker. I wanted to really bring the skin out. I didn't want to really darken it, and I'm going to use my foundation buffing brush. And you're going to see, I love this product being buffed into the skin. The skin really looks flawless with not a lot of effort. This is doing all the work for you, ladies. So when you work it into the skin, do you feel how that coolness when you first put it on?
It feels really good. It does. It's very good.
So it's almost like a hybrid. It's not a foundation. It's not a tinted moisturizer. You're going to get the coverage that you need. And you want to really prep the skin prior, because you want the skin to really come out. You don't want to have dryness, dullness on the skin where you start putting the BB cream on and then all you see is like dry skin, flaky skin. So really concentrate on prepping the skin prior to putting on, whether you do a CC cream, a BB cream, a foundation. And really, it's just really pretty because I want to see her skin through. I don't want to cover it up, but I want a nice even tone. I want to see the skin looking really beautiful and glowy and glossy, but not greasy, not too high shine. Just going to take a little bit more lighten up once I've gone over. If I see that little area that I want to kind of just give that extra. Again, I'm not trying to cover up. I'm not doing, listen, we've seen plenty of YouTube videos that cover up completely and blanch out the under eye, and I just don't feel that it looks normal. I mean, I don't think it looks natural, and I think that we want to do the best that we can, but also feeling like you can go out and play with your grandchildren, right? If this is what you were doing. You had said that you...
Absolutely, yes. Spend a lot of time with them.
So she's not. I can imagine if she, really piled on the makeup, was running around with the horses and everything with the kids. No, we want it
No.
to look natural, ladies. We want to really, lift the skin, lift the darkness, but also be realistic and really feel like ourselves. So I'm going to take a little Nikita Banana, again, a color correcting powder that's going to just set underneath the eyes. Next, I'm going to take a bronzer. I'm just going to take the side of this here that's going to give a little contour with our face here. And this is like the best way to apply the bronzer to really be natural is the sun would normally hit Pam up here. So I'm going to just do a little dusting of it on the forehead area, come down, sweep down underneath the jaw, or the cheekbone, I'm sorry, and then the jaw right here. So I really just want to give her a little bit of that contour coming down, tip of the ear, straight down. That's exactly where I'm going, ladies. It's not going to be, there's no real secret to the bronzer. Just really nice and natural coming down. So it's like a backwards 3, just like this. Don't need a lot, really looks beautiful on mature skin. So you can just give a little bit of that healthy glow. You don't have to worry about doing all of these extra fancy techniques, baking your face, doing all this contour. Don't worry, just do a backwards 3. Very simple, very easy. It really brings Pam's skin to life. Really glowy, pretty. Summer's coming up. This is a really great look. And then we're gonna go in with a little cream blush. I'm using Palm Beach. I really love the cream blush because it's easy to apply. Your skin comes through it. You can get that really pretty smile. Really pretty. Just, do you see just by putting a little bit of that cream blush, what it does to her skin? See, it comes beautiful. It looks healthy. It looks glowy. So we're going to do, it'll be really nice. We're going to do a little bit of a higher lip for her just because we want to balance out the lips. Nothing not natural. So we're going to just go, just like I've showed you, ladies. We're going to start with our natural lip line. And then when we get to, we don't want to dip down like this. We want to just go nice across. It's going to give her a little bit of a fuller lip. Very, very subtle though. I'm going to go in with Defiance, and I'm just going to gloss up the bottom lip in the center, and then I'm going to go to the top. I just want to have a little bit of that refreshed look to the lip, and it just gives it just a little bit more character, a little bit more personality. I always love taking a gloss over in the same color family because I think it just gives you that extra punch. It's a little bit more glamorous. But I'm always a big gloss fan. Any age, I think it just really, really kind of completes the look. So Pam's look is complete, but I want to, she has these beautiful high cheekbones, and I can take a little facelift. This is just a little bit of a highlighter that I can use with a foundation brush, and I can give her just right here. You're gonna see it just looks beautiful right on top of that cheekbone, giving her a highlight. So when she looks into the light, you're gonna see that beautiful highlight. It's not over the top, it's not glittery, it's not sparkly. It's just a little bit of that sheen that's going to look beautiful, and it just lifts the face, hence the fact that it's called facelift. You can put this in your foundation if you want to, in your tinted moisturizer, wear it alone. Very beautiful product just to kind of give lightness to different areas that you want to. You can use it on your lids if you're wearing nothing. Say you would just put Fiercely Smooth on and you wanted to do a great Saturday mascara and put a little on your eyelids, you can do that. It's a very pretty product, very versatile. So we're going to talk a little bit about Pam's hair and what I did and why I did it. So first, you know that I wanted to obviously get volume because I love what Velcro curlers can do. They're inexpensive. I picked up the Conair ones for her at the drugstore. Wonderful. I think they're $12.99. They come in different sizes here, so that was great. Put them all in her hair. It was wonderful. And I really wanted to, with the thinner hair, I've been talking to you about this product, and I picked it up also at the drugstore in medium brown. It's called Top Pick, and it's a powder, fibrous powder that's going to thicken the hair instantly, and it's going to cover the scalp. So if you have thinning hair, you see the scalp. So if you're going to get volume, you're almost seeing through the hair and you see the scalp. So you want to cover that. It comes in all different colors. It comes in gray, it comes in black, blonde. It came in light brown. So I picked out the medium brown for Pam. You saw me just sprinkling it on the hair. We've used this so many times on set, whether it's our brides, whether it's Mother of the Brides, whether we're at a photo shoot. It's a wonderful product because it works and it's so easy to use. So I did that on Pam's hair so we could get really nice thickness. That root is going to be nice, already in fibrous, so it's going to want to stay up. Put the Velcro curlers in, and she has a fall. So we have a little hair piece here that we're going to put on. So it's going to go on the crown, and it's going to give her a little extra volume. I love these pieces because they are just so natural. No one knows you're wearing it. I didn't even know you had it on when you came in. And she's like, oh, I have this little hair piece. I'm like, oh, I love those. So we're going to put this on afterwards, and we're going to just see it all come together. Okay, so we're going to do a full reveal now with the hair and the makeup.
Okay.
And see what you think.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I think you've done a wonderful job. You're really an artist. You really are.
Thank you.
Oh, I think you really helped me a lot. The hair and the makeup, it's wonderful. Absolutely. Oh, I'm very happy.
What do you think about your hair?
I think my hair looks wonderful. It hasn't looked this good in a long time. I just think it's all just perfect. Absolutely.
What about your lashes?
You are truly an artist.
What
you
about
are
your
really
lashes?
an artist. Well, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to learn to do this. Absolutely. And they just feel so natural. I mean, I don't know that they're on there. They feel wonderful. You've just done a wonderful job.
Good, you look so pretty.
Oh, well, thanks to you. Thank you
It looks
very
so-
much. And the hair, that's such an improvement. Absolutely.
But it's so much fun doing the hair with the makeup because that really pulls the whole thing together.
Absolutely. Oh, it looks so much better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
So
I'm very pleased.
Oh, good. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Well, one thing,
So-
ladies, I didn't tell you about the lashes. I did cut them down like I normally do to fit the eye because it's too long for her. So I wanted to, there's a lot of different tips I'm showing you in these videos where you cut the lashes down, you stop the eyeliner from dragging down the eye. A lot of different tips that everybody gets to know. So the liner is not, her eyes are still lifted because the liner is not bringing, you're not taking it and stretching it out. Same thing with the brows. You don't want to bring the brow all the way down. You want to stop a little bit shorter so you're always lifting the face. You want, we have the gravity coming, we want to keep it up.
And I like the highlighter.
Yeah.
I like the highlighter a lot. That helped.
Just a little bit of
just
a
a tiny bit.
bit.
And it's not obvious, but it lightens the face. Absolutely. And the foundation just blends right in, or the BB cream, whatever. So I like that I can see my skin, and I don't feel made up.
No,
I don't feel like made up. I just feel like you've just given me a little bit better version.
Oh, come on. No, that is the whole point. And ladies, don't be afraid to use a fall or to use something like the fiber powders that I found at the drugstore, which I was thrilled about because it's all about doing the little tweaks that make you feel better. I mean, it's actually, like hair extensions. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting because you have fuller hair, or putting Velcro curlers in, very inexpensive. Get the volume. Do it while you're having coffee. It's such a small little thing, but it's so dramatic. So I'm so happy you were here with me today, and you let me experiment with everything on you, make you look beautiful.
Well, thank you very much, and I feel like you're just a real artist, and I just thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. So ladies, until my next video, I'll see you later.